Hello, everybody. This is Dottie Berry coming to you from Blaine, Washington. I'm really excited today to be here with our Jeunesse Empower team. We feel like we are putting together a group of people who are empowered individuals who want to make a difference in all aspects of their lives with an innovative product and products, I should say, with Jeunesse, with an innovative company who offers a stellar business opportunity. And what we're doing is we are looking for entrepreneurs who want to lock arms with us and move this in a global way to create a legacy, okay? And to create and have a vehicle which enables us to really fund our dreams. So I'm very privileged today to have with us some of our team members. I call them my business partners. We're all in this together. And so I'm going to take the opportunity to introduce them and give them just a moment to share with you why they decided to be a part of Jeunesse. So, Cheryl, are you there?
Yes, I am here.
Okay, Cheryl Bassitt, let me go to you right now. From Columbus, Ohio. Cheryl, you're a very busy lady. You actually have your kitchen table conversations, which was designated as one of the next great ideas for humanity. You're all about families coming together around the kitchen table. Why would a busy lady like you decide to lock arms with us and build a global business?
You know, honestly, when I first saw that there was an opportunity, I sort of was like, I don't know if I want to do this again. I've been there, done it, got a T-shirt, not sure I want to put that T-shirt back on again. But honestly, a lot of what I had learned in my previous, businesses in network marketing is a lot of what brought the heartbeat to even what I did with my family around our kitchen table. That communication was so powerful. But I had never found another company since the first one I was in that had really brought back that heartbeat of what I think is so beautiful about this business and this profession is how it's all about lifting people up. And it's all about, creating this team and synergy, and the team is so important. So when I started looking at this and really allowed myself to kind of open up, and I would encourage everyone to just open up and really look at this, I had never, ever in my life seen anything that was quite as, I guess after you go through all of the ups and downs of this profession, to find one that really met everything that had been sort of an issue in the past in terms of, a home run product, products that really change people's lives, a team and a core company mission that really aligned, just everything about it. But then the fact that they were global already and that they were in 115 countries, and that they were just, this was sort of not a new company but a new market coming here, the timing, and just to have a product that really is so amazing in terms of catching someone, but then pulling them in and really allowing them to be exposed to products that change people's lives. I don't know that I've ever seen anything that's quite the perfect storm like this company is, and that is why I'm here, because I feel like this is absolutely, without a doubt, the opportunity of a lifetime. And I think that the people that we're working with, I mean, Jason, who's here, and George, and I think maybe Tony came on, and Tony's been doing all, been working with us, and I haven't really got to talk too much to his wife, Exanne, but just this team, this power team that, and of course with Dotti, who I love working with. So I'm just thrilled, feel blessed right now to be a part of this, and feel like sometimes there's just the perfect timing in life, and I think I've been lucky enough to hit it with all of you.
Thank you, Cheryl. And what's so exciting is when I know that we have a vehicle for you, Cheryl, to be able to get your kitchen table conversations out in a much bigger way. And that's what Jeunesse really enables any of you to do. If you have a dream that you have always wanted to do, come let Jeunesse be your vehicle with the proper opportunity and innovative great products that you can be proud to offer. And speaking about being in 115 countries, Cheryl, my goodness, I'm going to introduce Mr. George Goutos over in Greece. And George, you are like my brother. I love you dearly. And to be able to have something that can actually help you in Greece, because Greece has been devastated financially with what's happened the last few years. And George was adamant about finding a vehicle to help his brothers and sisters in Greece and other people throughout the world. But we couldn't put together the right vehicle for him because so often companies start in America and it's 4 or 5 years. So when George saw this, I think he finally found something that he knew could deliver. So George, let you just speak for yourself on this and share why. What is the why that you are in Jeunesse at this point?
Hello everyone. I will try to keep this as short as possible. So why Jeunesse? Jeunesse, I chose to promote and work with all of you and build a great team here in Jeunesse for 3 main reasons. First, because Jeunesse as a company is a very solid company. The owners are serious enough, people that inside Jeunesse are serious enough, and they're trustworthy enough to work together and look in the future, you know, and have hope for the future that everything will be okay. So the business is solid, the company is great, and people are serious enough. The second reason why I picked Jeunesse is because of its products. The products are great, even if I have never used wellness products for myself at the past because I'm a man. When my wife used products of Jeunesse, she loved it, and she was super excited, and she told me, George, yes, I approve their products. If my wife approves Jeunesse's products, then it's okay to go, you know, she knows. And the third reason why Jeunesse is because you, Dotti, and Cheryl, and Jason, and Tony. I mean, I will never work, I will never promote the company, I will never try to build a team with people that I don't trust, people that I don't know, and people that I don't know that they are good, people in heart. And I know you, Dotti, I know you, Cheryl. I'm sure we're gonna do great things here in Jeunesse. I know how you act. I know that you always want to help people, and we're going to have a great team. We're going to have fun together. We're going to work together, and we're going to get paid together. So everything is good in Jeunesse. All the conditions are great, and we're hitting momentum right now. So I don't think why someone shouldn't do this. I don't think there's a great risk in starting promoting Jeunesse at all.
Hey, thank you, George. And George, I'll have to say, I wish that my Greek was as good as your English, but hey, I'm not there yet. But you know, we're going to be coming in the fall to Greece, and we're going to be helping you build Jeunesse in Greece, and we're going to have some great leaders that we bring with us. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to introduce a couple of gentlemen, but I'm going to go first to Mr. Jason Bournet, and let me give him a proper introduction. The reason I'm going to go to Jason is he and his wife Jen are closing on their dream home today. How exciting is that? So if he talks and then has to leave, you'll know he's going to do something extremely important. And you know, that's what Jeunesse enables us to do. Whatever it is that you're dreaming about doing, we're bringing together a serious group of entrepreneurs who want to build a legacy together in many different ways. I can tell you that micro housing is a dream of mine to do for teenagers who are homeless. And I'm going to get there, and Jeunesse is going to be the vehicle that's going to enable me to pursue that particular dream. But Mr. Jason Bournet and I go back a few years, and I've watched him. I've watched his humility. I've watched his presence. I've watched how he handles himself. And when I had the opportunity to invite our team to come together under the leadership of Mr. Jason Bournet, I was like, how fast can I do this? And so I'm very, very honored because of Jason, of who you are. We keep talking about the people we align with, but we want to align with not just good people, but great people. That's who we feel like we're bringing together. And so, Jason, let me turn it over to you and share with us, how did this happen for you? You are on the cusp of being a diamond. How exciting is that? And we appreciate your success, and we're going to just rub elbows with you, you know, and we know that locking arms with great people is the way to move to success. So go ahead.
Thank you, Dotti, so much. And it's an honor to be here with all of you. And Dotti, to reconnect with you and work with you again. It's a dream come true for Jen and for me. And Cheryl, it's been awesome getting to know you. George, we're excited to have you, my friend. And one of my wife and my dreams is to go to Greece. And so now we have a big reason to go and to serve you and to help your team. And so Jeunesse started for us in 2012. It was August of 2012. And I got a telephone call from somebody that I've known for a very long time that I trusted very much. And he said, you need to go out and meet Randy Ray and Wendy Lewis. They're going to be in Beverly Hills, California. They've started a company. It's a very unique scenario. It started in 2009 in Hong Kong. And it's grown now all over the world, but yet they have very little presence in the United States of America, which was really the opposite in which so many other companies had started. Most companies will start in the U.S. They'll get some traction if they do over a couple of years, and then they'll decide they want to go international, and it takes them forever, and they don't know what they're doing, and they end up spending a whole lot of money on international. It never gets off the ground, and they don't do it full board 100%. Well, here was a company that had started internationally, that had learned lessons from a past business on how to do things right and how to go into every country with registered products and MLM licenses and everything you need to do it right so that once you get there you can stay, but yet there was no presence in the U.S. And so we flew to Beverly Hills, California. That was the first way I got my wife there. We were going to be meeting with Randy and Wendy right next to an iconic hotel and probably the most prestigious address in the whole world, which is the corner of Rodeo Drive and Wilshire Boulevard, right where the Regent Beverly Wilshire Hotel sits. Now that hotel, for those of you watching this that have seen the movie Pretty Woman, is where that movie was filmed and what it was based on. And so Nathan Newman's office, the doctor that created the first Jeunesse product, the luminescent serum, is right next to that hotel. And Randy Ray, I had heard, had just come back from Singapore, and he was starting to get stem cell injections into his knees so that he wouldn't have to have full knee replacement surgery by Nathan Newman. Now, stem cell was a very interesting word for me. I'm a big fan of science. I'm a big fan of trying to not, as Wayne Gretzky says, skate where the puck is, but instead skate where the puck is going. And I knew that stem cell technology was the future. And here was a company owner. I didn't know anything about them. I didn't know anything about the products. But he was having these injections done, and the guy that called me said it's got something to do with stem cell technology, and that was all I needed to hear. So my wife Jen and I got on a plane. We flew. We sat down with them at this hotel, and Randy started to tell the story of Jeunesse, and it was a fascinating story, and how they first learned of the product from Nathan Newman and how the business had grown all over the world. And as I listened to him talk, and as I sat there and I watched Wendy look at her husband, and then as Wendy started to talk, was blown away by her knowledge of the industry. Their success both in and out of the industry was mind-boggling. They had made millions and millions of dollars outside of network marketing. Then they entered into network marketing and made millions and millions of dollars, had built an international infrastructure that would take another company starting in the U.S. 10 to 15 years to build if they ever got to that point. But I can tell you, in being in 100 different network marketing CEOs' offices, owners' offices over the last 24 years, this is all I've ever known since I was an 18-year-old kid. I know that the number one thing when you're evaluating a business to look at is not timing, is not a comp plan, is not a product, is not even a culture. It's the people behind the company. Who is steering the ship? The Titanic was the greatest ship ever built, but the wrong guy was steering the ship. And you can have a great company, you can have great products, you can have great timing, great culture, great comp plan. But if the wrong people with the wrong hearts and the wrong integrity and the wrong intention and the wrong feeling and the way they treat their distributors is wrong, that business will eventually be wrong, and that business will eventually go away. And so as we got to know Randy and Wendy, here's what we knew. We knew that they had a heart for people. We knew that they were distributor-centric. We knew that not only did they have a back-end foundation, which we believed was second to none, but they really did care about their people, and they didn't just say they cared about their people. We watched their actions and what they did for their people. Randy looked at my wife, and he was smart because he knows that, you know, if he could get Jen excited, then I didn't have a choice. And they started talking not about business. They started talking about life. And Jen looked at him and asked him a very important question. She said, I know what you do. She had a dad involved in network marketing, 11 different deals, had never made any money. She wasn't a big fan of network marketing, although that's what I had done my whole life. So she must have really loved me when she married me, because this is all I know. But she looked at Randy and she said, I know what you do. I've heard it all before. But why do you do what you do? Because why you do is way more important than what you do. And he looked at her and he said, darling, as he talks, that's a great question. Let me tell you why we do what we do. He said, I was raised poor. I was raised with no shoes on my feet. I was raised eating mud pies to cure my hunger pains. But my parents instilled something in me that I've taken with me for the rest of my life. And they said, Randy, you're going to be judged on this earth by the way that you treat the earth, number one, and number two, by the way you treat the people on earth. And no amount of money can make you happy. Nobody's ever taken a U-Haul to heaven. So here's what I've done. I've made a lot of money, but I've also helped a lot of people. And my dream and my goal with Jeunesse is to touch the world and to feed starving children all over the world, and not just talk about it, but do it. And at the time, they had already fed millions of starving children across the world with a lot of the money that they were generating from this company. And Jen looked at him, got up, he got up, she gave him a big hug and said, these are the right people. And she looked at me and she said, we just found our home and you can figure out the rest. And so then we dove into business. And so we knew we had the right people that cared about their people. And then we dove into the product. And I can tell you my wife is a raw vegan, which means that she doesn't eat anything that's cooked. She doesn't eat anything that doesn't come from the earth. She eats no meat. She eats no fish. She's a raw vegan. She also won't put anything on her body or in her body that's not 100% natural, that she believes in 100%. And so when she used these products, just like George, I was not a big skincare fanatic. I don't think I'd ever use skincare. But when I saw what it did for my wife, and then she got into the Reserve product, she got into the AM and PM product, she got into the Finity product, and she's gotten involved in all the products because she believes you got to be a product of that product, and you have to be passionate about just the product, not just the opportunity, in order to build a long-term business. But I knew that when she got passionate about it, that it was a product and a line of products that could serve the masses of people, and that wasn't going away, and that people would continue to use, because it was a product that would literally change the way you look. But then there was a business behind it that could change the way you live and could change your life for generations to come. So we fell in love with the people, we fell in love with the product, and we fell in love with the timing. Timing is to this business what location is to real estate. We all know that on this phone, especially those of you who are experienced in this business. And we wanted to get in front of a growth curve, not at the middle of one, not at the end of one, but at the inception, and we did. But here's the good news. It's just starting to hit critical mass. It's just starting to hit momentum. It's just starting to create a wave that if you get on that surfboard or get on that boat, they say a rising tide lifts all boats, but you got to put your boat in the water. And our boat is in the water. And our business since 2012 has absolutely gone through the roof. It continues. It's grown now into 59 countries from the little United States of America, and now it's coming back to the United States of America, and it's exploding. The culture of loving people, the culture believing what Zig Ziglar said, the great late Zig Ziglar, that you can have whatever you want in life as long as you show enough other people how to get what they want first, that if you take your eyes off of you and put them on other people, that you'll never have to chase money. Money will always chase you. That culture exists in this company because we care about our people, and we know that we can't win and succeed until we teach them how to win and succeed. And finally, the comp plan. I can tell you, I'm a student of comp plans. I'm a math person. I get numbers. I understand numbers. I also understand what drives people. And I've never seen a more explosive comp plan that's solid enough to sustain a company going into 20, 30, 40, 50 and shipping to over 100 countries. There are a lot of great comp plans out there that pay out a lot of money. But the challenge is in 2 years, the company goes bye-bye because the comp plan paid out too much. Wendy Lewis, if you've ever seen the movie Good Will Hunting, where little Matt Damon, little Will, is solving theorems on the wall as a janitor at Harvard University. That's applied mathematics. Wendy Lewis knows applied mathematics like a doctor knows medicine. and she wrote the comp plan. She understands a binary. She gets binary creep. She understands payouts. She understands caps. She understands all the things that make a lot of binary compensation plans fail, and it's the strongest binary in the industry. And I can tell you, I've never seen people multiply and magnify their income over time like I have in this compensation model. So, Dotti, we've got it all. We've got the people, we've got the products, we've got the culture, we've got the compensation plan, we've got the timing, and I can tell you, you can tell the quality of a business by the type of people that it's attracting, and you're going to introduce a couple that is proof of that. They're evidence of that. They're a couple that I am extremely, extremely proud of, who have grown like family to Jen and to me. I joke with him that he's like my brother. I talk to him more than I talk to my own brother, and Xana has become like a sister to us. And they have absolutely exploded their business. And I think it's important to note that pre-Jeunesse, pre-2012, they have zero network marketing experience. They have zero success in this industry. They didn't understand this industry at all. But yet they have built their business now into 59 countries. They made more money last month than the average person in the United States of America makes in a year. And again, we make no income claims or guarantees. Nobody can guarantee that that will work for you, but they went to work and they worked very hard. And I've probably never been more proud of anybody in my 23, 24-year network marketing career as I am the couple that you are about to introduce. So, Dotti, with that being said, it's been an honor and privilege. We're going to go sign and close on our dream home here in the next 30 minutes. So we are very excited, and we are proof that if we can do it, you can do it. Dreams do come true in network marketing when you find the right company at the right place, at the right time, with the right people, with the right culture, with the right comp plan. You can absolutely make your dreams come true. So with that being said, Dotti Berry, I will turn the call back over to you.
Thank you, Jason. That's just amazing. It gives me chills to think about what we're really beginning to create here with everybody. And I tell you what, Tony and Xan, that introduction that he gave for you, I'm going to just turn it over to you and let you share with us, because you are our newest Jeunesse Emerald. Is that correct? Can you hear us?
We sure can, Dotti. Thank you so much. And yes,
hi, Dotti.
that is correct.
Hi, everybody.
Good.
I want to apologize first and foremost. I know our video.
We can't really see you all, but we're happy to hear you all.
Yeah, I was just going to say I want to apologize that we don't have our video active, but Xan and I are actually traveling today, and unfortunately the signal that we have where we're at wouldn't allow for the video to be on as well, but we will certainly look forward to having it active during our next Hangout.
Well, fantastic. I just appreciate you all taking the time. I know you're very busy, and let me just say again how excited we are to be working with you all. This Hangout really is about introducing people who are working together so that others, people who are entrepreneurs who are looking for a home to build with great people, will say, I want to be with this particular team. So go ahead and share with us, like Jason has, why Jeunesse, what this means to you all.
Yeah, thanks, Dotti, and I love the way that you phrased that. And for Xan and myself, and I certainly can't speak for everyone, but as Jason mentioned, we are traditional business owners, had never done network marketing prior to this, but we're attracted obviously not only by the fact that someone that we loved and respected, being Jason and Jennifer, had introduced us to this, but also just absolutely fell in love with Wendy and Randy when we first met them. And for us, this was not only a way to add an additional stream of income to our portfolio, and obviously passive residual income being the strongest source of all, but it was a way to help people change their lives, both financially, from a health perspective, etc., and really a way for us to give back. And we loved what you were saying earlier, Dotti, about what your dream is and finding housing for people less fortunate. And Xan and I certainly share that passion and that vision, and have been blessed that we've been able over the last couple of years to form not only a team of very strong-minded, strong-willed, and successful entrepreneurial spirited people, but people that share that same passion and vision that we do about life and about giving back. So I don't think there's a vehicle other than network marketing where you can do that, where you can align yourselves with like-minded people, create not only something that becomes financially profitable, but also becomes profitable for your life vision, the way that network marketing can in a company like Jeunesse that is so goal-oriented and giving back to the world. So that's been really our primary focus, and as I said a moment ago, just been very blessed that the people that we've had become part of our team have all shared that same feeling and that same vision. And moving forward, we're just so excited about the things that we're going to do, the Global Village Foundation that we're a part of, along with Jeunesse, and also the Adopt a Village that a lot of you will learn about moving forward. The village that we literally are sponsoring in rural China and changing the lives of thousands of people there and feeding hungry children all over the world. It's when you can give back to the world that way, you know, it harkens back to exactly what Jason said several minutes ago, which is my favorite Zig Ziglar quote about being able to get anything in this world you want if you're just willing to help enough other people get what they want. And I love that philosophy, and just so proud and honored to have George and Cheryl and yourself see that vision and have that desire to go on this journey with us, Dotti.
Thank you, Tony. And XN, I mean, Jason was sharing what it meant to Jen. What have the products meant to you and this opportunity?
Well, Dotti, the products have absolutely changed my life. And not only has it changed my life, but it's changed my outlook on life and my ability to help other people. There are so many people in this world that are just stuck in life and not knowing where to turn and what to do. And I truly believe that Jeunesse is something that can help everyone that we know. There is someone that someone knows that is inflicted with some health problem, with, you know, the scarring, the skin problems, financial problems. Jeunesse has it all. And the people that, you know, from Wendy and Randy all the way down to our teams that we have been building, everyone just has that same vision, and we're just all working toward it. And it's our ability that I would have never guessed, being a younger person and being an interior designer as I grew older and enjoyed helping other people. I never imagined that my level of helping other people would be where it is today. So we've got something great here to be able to give the average person the ability to create an above average income, to be able to help the people that they care and love about, and the people that we meet on a daily basis, that we can pay it forward. And it's just pretty much our team motto is that we just want to help everyone. And we're there for everybody. So as you bring your teams in, we will do everything that we can to help everyone see Jeunesse the way that we see this. And, you know, truly I've heard nothing but wonderful things about each and every one of you on this Hangout, and I look forward to meeting each and every one of you very much.
Hey, thank you, XN and Tony. And, you know, from our perspective, we are a new group in Jeunesse. Let me just say that. As of the 1st of March, we've aligned ourselves. We're very excited about it. And for any of you that are listening to this later via recording, if you find it on YouTube or, you know, in Google and anything like that, let me say that we actually have a site, Jeunesse Empower Team. That's JEUNESSEEMPOWERTEAM.com. Jeunesse Empower Team. Again, we're about empowering people with empowering products. And we ask you to go there because if you're at that link right now watching this Hangout, then you're going to see below some videos. And there's a key video there that I want to draw your attention to that is usually in the big screen, except when we're running Hangouts. And that is a less than 2-minute video about Instantly Ageless. Now, the interesting thing about this is Jeunesse's products have been all about shifting and changing you from the inside out. You are going to see one product that gives instant results, and that is the Instantly Ageless. It's a profound video that catches everybody's attention. What I love about it is it introduces into the next level of products. But please watch that video and look at all the other videos that you see down below and educate yourself. That's why we put that information there. That's why we put links to PDFs there. It's in a concise spot that you can really see. This is where our team brings people to kind of say, this is the Empower Team party. Watch our Hangouts. We invite you to, and come back and visit over and over again, get all the information you need. So please get back to the person who invited you, because we're interested truly in having the best of the best entrepreneurs who want to create a legacy throughout the world, make a difference in the lives of many, not just one, not just in yours. It's never just about me. And I will end with this. I've often heard people say, I pulled myself up by my bootstraps. I did it. I say, no, you didn't. Somebody made the boots and somebody made the straps. Let none of us ever forget that we do not do this on our own. And even if I could, I don't want to. I want Cheryl Bassitt. I want George Goutos. I want Tony and XN. I want Jason and Jen. I want all of these people and you who will join us to come together. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching this. Thank you for being here. And we will see you all on the next Hangout. Thanks to everybody who participated today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Bye for now.